Most new agents are not broke because they picked the wrong brokerage. They're broke because they spent their first 30 days doing fake work. They built a logo. They picked brand colors. They organized a CRM with 0 clients in it. They watched training videos. They sat in the office meetings. They posted exciting announcement on Instagram, "I'm a realtor," and none of it creates revenue. So 30 days later, they do not have a business. They just have expenses. And even if you're not brand new, if you've been licensed for 2, 5, or even 10 years, and you're still not where you want to be, this video is for you. Because the problem is not your brokerage. It's not your brand. It's not the market. It's your calendar. If your calendar does not force conversations, follow-up, appointments, and presentations, you're not building a real estate business. You're just trying to stay busy. I've been selling homes since 2002. I've sold over 1,000 properties. I'm still an active agent, just like you. I go on appointments. I work with sellers. I work with buyers. And if I had to start from 0 right now, or if I had to pull myself out of a slump, this is exactly what I would do in the next 30 days. Not theory, not motivation, not go find your way, but a daily schedule. What to practice, who to call, what to say, what to track, and what to stop doing immediately. And just to be clear, I'm not here to recruit you to my brokerage, my team, my downline, my cloud-based brokerage like a lot of people out there. I'm here to help you get better, make more money, and build a business that gives you more time back. Because that's what it's really all about, isn't it? Because buyers can make you busy. Listings can build your business. So here's the 30-day plan. First, stop acting like an employee. Nobody's coming to save you. Your broker is not going to build your business for you. Your office meeting is not going to pay your mortgage. Your logo is not going to set appointments. You are a business owner right now. And as business owners, you need to wake up and ask one question. What activity today creates revenue? For most agents, the answer is almost always the same: conversations. If you have no conversations, you have no pipeline. If you have no pipeline, you have no appointments. If you have no appointments, you have no deals. And if you have no deals, you're not going to be in the real estate business for very long. You're just paying real expenses each month, month over month. And by the way, I'm currently building a private community for residential real estate agents just like you, who want to scale without burning out. If you want more time, better systems, and a predictable business year over year, instead of this feast or famine cycle that a lot of us are on, well, I'll drop a link below. No pressure, just something I'm building for agents who want to work smarter, not longer. All right, back to the good stuff. So for the next 30 days, I want your business to be just these 4 things: prepare, practice, prospect, and present. Everything else is secondary. Now here's the schedule. If you're full-time, follow this exactly. If you're part-time, compress the hours. Do not change the activities. The activities are the business. So what I'd recommend, first thing in the morning, 7 to 8 a.m. is your practice time. No emailing, no scrolling, no checking the market for 45 minutes and then pretending that's work. This hour is for repetitions. Practice your buyer consultation. Practice your listing presentation. Explain commission like you were going to be in front of a seller. Explain how pricing works and how you came up with that value. Practice the line for, "We want to think about it." See, confidence does not come from waiting. Confidence comes from repetitions. When there is $20,000, $30,000, or $40,000 of commission on the line, that is not the time you invent your answer. Next, between 8 and 11 a.m., so for 3 hours, you prospect. This is the money block. This is the block most agents avoid. They say they're working on their business, but they're doing everything except talking to people who could hire them. Your job in this block is simple: create conversations. Start with people who already know you, like you, and trust you. Those are friends, family, past clients, coworkers, neighbors, parents from your kids' school, maybe people from your community, gym, church, people in your phone. Scroll through, find some people you haven't spoke with in a while. And what do? Well, you call them to let them know you're active, serious, and available to help. Here's a quick script. Hey, it's Liam calling. Quick call. I'm making a focus push right now in my real estate practice. I'm connecting with people who I know. I'm not calling to pressure you into anything. I just want to let you know that I'm actively helping people buy and sell. And if you hear of anyone thinking about making a move, I'd be grateful if you kept me in mind. Then you ask, and by the way, Do you know anyone who's been talking about buying, selling, downsizing, or making a move this year? And then you wait for them to reply. What's really important here is that last question. Don't just say, let me know. You have to ask a real question. If your database is small, build one. Circle prospect, door knock, call around just listed properties, call around just sold properties, talk to renters, landlords, reach out to expired listings if you're allowed to in your board. Do not hide behind the excuse that you don't know anyone. Everyone knows someone. And if you truly are at a loss of who to call, your job is to go out and meet people. Now, from 11 to 12 is follow-up. This is where the money hides. See, most agents think prospecting is one call. It's not. The fortune is in the follow-up. Use a simple system: name, phone number, email, source, timeline, motivation, next step, follow-up date. That's it. Do not spend 3 weeks building the perfect CRM. Use a spreadsheet if you have to. The system does not need to be pretty. It needs to be used. If someone says, maybe in 6 months, that's not a dead lead. That is a trigger that you need to follow up. If someone says, my parents may downsize next year, that's not small talk. That is a future listing opportunity. The agent who follows up wins. It's simple. The agent who checks in once and disappears, well, they lose. Now, from 12 to 1, that's when you take a little break. You eat, you reset. Do not turn lunch into 2 hours of scrolling because you made 20 calls and now you need emotional support. No, have lunch, reset, get back to work. From 1 to 2, skill building. This is where you learn the practical stuff. How to do a CMA, read the MLS, explain average days on market, understand active competition, look at your offers. How can you clean them up? Talk about price. But this skill building time comes after the prospecting. Remember, prospecting is always at the beginning of your day. See, that's where most agents reverse it. They spend the morning learning because learning feels safe and prospecting feels exposed. It's true. But learning without conversations is just procrastination with a notebook. Revenue work first, skill work second. From 2 to 4, create appointment opportunities. If you have appointments, this is where they go. Buyer consult, listing appointments, CMAs, previewing other homes that are on the market, meeting potential sellers. If you don't have appointments, your job is to create them. Record a Loom CMA video for someone in your database. Preview a competing listing. Send a market update to a homeowner. Door knock around a recent sale. Call someone back with useful information. Do not sit around waiting for the phone to ring. Your phone is not broken. Your pipeline is empty. Last part of the day, between 4 and 6 p.m., follow up again. Call the people who didn't answer in the morning. Send the CMA you promised. Book a coffee. Confirm the appointment. Text the person who said their neighbor may be selling. Follow up with the buyer who said they wanted to wait. Follow up with the seller who said maybe after the summertime. This second follow-up block is where consistency starts to compound. Trust me, most agents prospect once, get ignored, and then emotionally collapse. Professionals understand the first call is rarely the deal. Now let's talk about what you should stop doing immediately. Do not spend your best hours designing a logo, building a website that nobody will visit, watching agents online who sell courses about how to sell real estate, sitting in meetings that don't create clients, driving across the city with unqualified buyers who haven't spoke with a lender. And don't confuse activity with achievement. Busy is not the goal. Revenue producing is the goal. Now, if you're new, you might be thinking, but why would anyone trust me? Fair question. Here's the answer. They may not trust your experience yet, so they need to trust your preparation. Say this, you're right. I'm newer to the business, but I'm not casual about this. I prepare heavily. I have strong support around me, and I'm going to communicate clearly throughout the entire process. My job is to make sure you feel informed, protected, and never left guessing. See, this is how a new agent should sell. You don't have to pretend you have 24 years experience like I do. You need to sell preparation, strong communication, excellent effort, and speed of response. New agents can beat experienced agents in these 3 areas: speed, effort, and communication. You may not have the track record yet, but you can answer faster. You can prepare more, and you can follow up better. You can preview more homes. You can send better updates. And if you're experienced but stuck, this same plan works because it strips away the noise. It forces you back to the work that actually creates the business. Now, here's the 30-day scorecard. Track these 5 numbers every single day. Number 1, how many people did you talk to? Number 2, how many real estate conversations did you create? Number 3, how many follow-ups did you complete? Number 4, how many appointments did you set? And number 5, how many skill repetitions did you do that day? Not how many posts you made, not how many templates you downloaded, not how many hours you were busy. Track the numbers that create the business. Because if those numbers are 0, your business is 0. Will this make you top agent in your city in 30 days? No, I'm not going to lie to you. And anyone who tells you that is probably just trying to buy your business or trying to sell you some BS coaching program. But what this will do is it will put you ahead of 90% of agents who are still organizing their CRMs, pretending their logo is the problem. And in 30 days, you will have more conversations, more confidence, more follow-up, more appointments, more momentum, and more evidence that the business can actually work. And that's the big thing, is like believing that you can do it. It's all in our heads. And a lot of new agents or seasoned agents that are stuck, they're giving up on the business, but they're not doing the actions every single day to actually give them a start. So whether you're a brand new agent or you're just where you want to be, here's the plan. Prepare, practice, prospect, present every single day for 30 days. No drama, no excuses, no waiting until you feel ready, because ready is not a feeling. Ready is a result of repetitions. And if you want to know what to actually say when a client pushes back, you have to watch my next video right here. How to handle objections like a pro real estate agent. Check it out right now.